A beautiful look there as we're ready for baseball on this fine afternoon. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. First opened for business in 1962. There's a look at the second oldest ballpark in the National League, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. They'll be opposed by the American League's Cy Young Award winner from 2009, the hard-throwing right-hander Zack Greinke. Matt Holliday makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
First pitch, 7-11.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. So the leadoff man set down by Greinke here in the first, and with that, let's check out how the Dodgers will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Matt Carpenter will dig in here. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. One out, nobody on. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. Michael Lee waits on deck. Full count pitch on its way. And a fastball that's taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And this is taken in by Crawford now for out number 2.
Yeah, the top two guys in the lineup have hit fly balls now to start the ball game. So as long as it's not the 3, 4, 5 guys doing it, I think he'll be all right.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Come on, Dodgers.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Come on, Ricky, finish it up.
Pitch on the way. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Just underway here in Southern California. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Now the starting lineup for Don Mattingly's Los Angeles Dodgers. It looks like this. Darryl Kyle will get the ball to face them, and if you're looking for a key to this ball game, it'll be how he fares the first time or two through the order. This is a guy that can struggle in the early going, so a good start is imperative for him here. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. And the left-handed hitting Carl Crawford will stand in to start the home half of inning number 1.
Left fielder, Carl Crawford.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Justin Turner will get his first shot at it here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
All right, Dodgers. Woo!
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Come on, Dodgers!
Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
Yasiel Puig will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Nate Walker will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs.
Walker.
And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Number 16 will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Now here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Here comes the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure the baseball doesn't hit him. And by the time he gets going again, he knows he'll have to hold on at second base.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Ramirez. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first as that will end the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Hanley Ramirez will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. And this is fouled back and out of play. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone. Andre Ethier will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Lee is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
A.J. Ellis will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. 2 out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Juan Uribe would be next. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Juan Uribe will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs in on him as it's grounded to first. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One left for L.A. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. John Jay will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
John Jay.
Let's go, Dodgers!
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9th, catcher, Darryl Kyle.
Darryl Kyle will stand in for the first time here. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to 3rd. Taken there by Uribe. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the 3rd.
We'll show you this delivery again in show motion. I mean, this is a big guy out there, and he relies on throwing a good, hard fastball. So he's got to have everything in perfect alignment to get those few extra miles per hour. And that's part of what makes him such a good pitcher.
Matt Holliday will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. That misses. 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now a swing and another chance at third. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Good work there by Zach Greinke. Still 0-0. Zach Greinke makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Zach Greinke.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Up high, 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And this will be fouled away. Now a fastball here is hit softly to the left side of the infield. And a good throw gets him one gone.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Carl Crawford will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Fouled back. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
1-2.
Let's get a hit. Come on.
Struck him out on a good pitch there. And if you're keeping tabs, that's his 100th punch out of the season.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the 3rd.
Justin Turner will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Let's go, Dodgers.
This ball's in the air now, out to right field. Lee is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Matt Carpenter will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The batter, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball that's shot right back up the middle and on into center field for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. So he reaches with a one-out single here in the fourth. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Nate Walker will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now a swing and a ground ball to second for one, and looks like one's all he'll get as he holds onto the baseball after the takeout slide.
Well, this is a pretty smart decision here at second base. He's got that clock running in his head, so he knows he's about to take a shot. So at that point, why risk throwing this ball into the dugout or into the 10th row? He just absorbs the hit, and he hangs on to the baseball.
Number 16 will stand in. A base hit his first time around. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they're trying to make something out of this inning after all. He's off and running here with 2 away, and he gets into second safely. So now all it'll take is a base hit to get us our first run of the game.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And that's in there, 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Adrian Gonzalez will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
first offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Here comes the 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. That one's in there. 3-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Yasiel Puig will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now the 1-1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in Game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy, get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Here it comes, 2-1. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And make it an even 10 games in a row he's hit in now, as that bat has really come alive of late. Andre Ethier will try it again. He flew out his first time. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
All right, let's go.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1-1. All right, lock that leg.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
A.J. Ellis will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now a swing and a ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Matt Adams will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. It's starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this
fielder,
might be it, but it just
Jay.
didn't have enough steam behind it.
John Jay will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Get him down now.
Ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Ethier is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Juan Uribe will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Juan Uribe.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. The pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Lee will wait on it. 1 gone.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Zach Greinke will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
All right, Dodgers. Here we go.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
Come on.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Might have been anticipating the sinker there because he was well under that one.
All right, Dodgers.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
And if these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that. Especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the line.
Carl Crawford will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Let's go, Carl.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Here we go.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
You see here from above, since he's left-handed, he's got the third baseman playing well off the line. I don't know if this is exactly where he intended to hit the baseball, but it works out for him.
Justin Turner will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A runner on first with 2 away. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Darryl Kyle will bat for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th.
Pitcher, Darryl Kyle.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Matt Holliday will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short, and that's through, a base hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a one-out single, nothing too amazing, but now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Michael Lee will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Shake it off. Let's get 2.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. And this is knocked down on the mound. And he'll stay with it long enough to get the out at first. But meanwhile, the runners move up to second and third now with 2 away.
Well, any shot at getting 2 went out the window when he booted this thing. So he'll be forced to take the out at first base. And as a result, he won't get hit with an error.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Now batting, number 16.
Number 16 will dig in here with the bases loaded now, and their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
They've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
And here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Let's get out of this inning.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Yeah, you know, that one not even close, and you can feel the noose starting to tighten up just a little bit more on him.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. 2-0 count, the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Ramirez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for St. Louis. We are still scoreless. Adrian Gonzalez will lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now another 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Now a ground ball here just to the left of second. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Yasiel Puig will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the 4th, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Matt Adams will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Under it now is Ethier. 1 away.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He's around first on his way to second now. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Well, this is one of the few mistakes he's made all game long. Not too many guys have made solid contact so far, but he squared that one up pretty well.
John Jay will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
Three and 0 now.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting, pitcher
Darryl Kyle will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
And with 1 out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. And we'll have a new pitcher take over here, as it's the former first-round selection out of Miami, right-hander Chris Perez. Matt Holliday will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Cards strand a couple. Still no score. Andre Ethier will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Andre Ethier.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now, as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Let's get something started here.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And the catch is made, 1 away.
The catcher, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
A.J. Ellis will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting the third baseman, number 5,
Juan Uribe will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Sorry, Dodgers. Here we go.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Ball 1.
Oh, that's a
Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. Matt Carpenter will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael.
Here you go.
Lee.
Let's check this out in show motion. Well, look at him pick up that front leg, bring it down to get set, and then bang! Right down the left field line. That's a great look there.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Michael Lee will stride in, grounded out his last time through. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And you know, there are times in a game when you just have to challenge somebody. And like it or not, I think this is one of those times.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. Yeah, I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here. J.P. Howell will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brendan Harris will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Nate Walker will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
None out, runners at first and second. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Back-to-back walks now by 2 different pitchers.
Number 16.
The last one knocked the other pitcher out of the game. We'll see how forgiving their manager wants to be about this one.
Alan Craig will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Alan Craig.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fouled straight back. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
Put him down.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Ramirez. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Yeah, and you know, when you get later into a ball game, you always hate to give away that go-ahead run. But I think the situation here dictates that they needed to take the double play, so that's a bargain that they're going to have to settle for.
Matt Adams will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. In the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate, and that'll keep the runner at third. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Alan Craig, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 21, Alan Craig.
Mark Ellis will also enter as he takes over at third base. Brendan Harris will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Baseman, Brendan Harris.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Rocker.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching for
call to
St.
the
Louis,
bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Randy Schultz.
Carl Crawford will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out.
And with a righty on deck and a righty in the pen, this may wind up being a one-pitch outing for him. But if so, it was a pretty darn good one.
Justin Turner will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
That's hard hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Adrian Gonzalez will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
Yasiel Puig will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Now a big swing by Puig, and he got a lot of this one out to deep left field. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Hanley Ramirez will step in, a ground out victim his last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And this is probably the right decision here with 2 outs. Too many things can go wrong when you let him swing the bat.
Pat Neshek will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. And we're going to have a pinch hitter come on here as the youngster Matt Kemp has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. First pitch on the way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Well, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brian Wilson will enter now to start the 9th inning as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half.
Number 00, Brian Wilson. Now playing center field and batting in the 8th spot.
Yadier Molina will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
John Jay will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Too high, 1-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Ellis has a beat on it, and he's got it 2 down.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Johnny Peralta will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Johnny Peralta.
First pitch coming from Wilson. Now here's a fastball from Wilson as he gets ahead 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Matt Holliday. We'll see if he can find a gap somewhere as he's got the possible go-ahead run at first with 2 down. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. All tied at 1-1. Paul Lee comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
A.J. Ellis is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the ninth.
Catcher, A.J. Ellis.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. Ellis is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the ninth. One pitch, one out.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. You'll take that every time.
Nick Buss steps in now. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he misses there, 1-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Brendan Harris will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And a knuckleball's hit on the ground is short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains tied 1-1. Mark Ellis will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
The Cardinals, third baseman, Mark Ellis.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can he?
Here's the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
He was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Michael Lee will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that ball is gone. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 29 home runs for him on the year. And the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
And that is going to absolutely silence this crowd. We've seen him doing this all year long. When his guys are in the hole, he's been the one to come to the rescue, and he does it again with a long home run to give his guys the lead.
Paco Rodriguez is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
75. Paco Rodriguez.
Nate Walker will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Walker.
Here's the first offering. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
On the way. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1. There's Alan Craig on deck. He'll be next. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Nothing better for your confidence than to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Alan Craig will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And Craig is aboard here. It's a base hit.
Yeah, a good effort over there at first. This would have been one heck of a stop if he could have gotten a glove on it, but in the end, it gets by him into right for a base hit.
Matt Adams will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Come down now.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Cardinals 2, and Carl Crawford will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. What a stop! And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Oh, no.
Well, that's highway robbery right there. Boy, if he doesn't knock this thing down, I don't think there's any chance the second baseman was going to be there in the hole. And not only does he make a great play, but he also hits his pitcher right in stride, which is not always as easy as it looks.
Justin Turner will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Come on, Justin.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Adrian Gonzalez will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. So a good ball game is what we just watched. With runs hard to come by, it makes it much easier to find our difference maker, and this was the man, no doubt. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 2-1. Good night from Los Angeles.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and 4 is available at the corner of Sunset Boulevard and Elysian Park Avenue.